I'll come here then and I'll do the thingy, yeah? Intro. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum, brothers, and welcome to another of our lesson today. Inshallah, in our lesson today we are going to do chapter 4. We're going to look at the second part of chapter 4, inshallah. And in our last lesson we have gone through quite a few important concepts when it comes to learning the Arabic language. We have done harful jar and we have done damir as well, which is very, very important, and I hope everyone have practiced the pronouns, right? Inshallah, just a quick revision on what we done last week. So how many pronouns are there in Arabic? 14 pronouns. Good, mashallah. And what are the three things? So how many cases we have? How many persons? Sorry, three persons. Yeah, first person, second person, third person. So what's the first one in Arabic? The one who's not present. Ghaib. Good, mashallah. What's the second one? Mukhatab. Okay. And the third one? Mutakallim, the one who is speaking. Okay. So remember this, brothers. So we got huwa, huma, hum. Okay. And then what are the three things we look at? So we look at the gender, we look at the number, and what was the other one? So we need to find out if it's ghaib, yeah, ghaib mutakallim or ghaib mukhatab or mutakallim. That's one. Then we look at the what you call the gender, if it is masculine or feminine. Then we look at the number, all right, which is a singular, dual or plural. Okay. So last class we discussed huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, and ana, nahnu. Okay, so brothers, I'm not going to go into that discussion today because we had a long discussion in the last two lessons. So what we want to do today is move forward from that topic. But what I just want to highlight again is that topic is very, very important. That of the pronoun is extremely important, and it's a very important building block for our lesson. And we got to make sure that we have a good understanding of what we have done. So in the last lesson we were in page number 29, and alhamdulillah we finished page number 29, and I asked everyone to do this page on their own without looking. All right. So if you have done your homework, inshallah, hand it over to me at the end of the class. And we have discussed this already, so we're going to move on from this page to the next page. But before I move on, anyone got any question in this page? No?
I missed the last couple of weeks, but I haven't had a chance to watch the video.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the video up, okay, and then inshallah you can watch it. And I would again emphasize the importance of damir. It's very, very important. Okay. All right. So let's move on now. So to the next exercise here. Okay. In this exercise, what they want us to do now is to find out the ending. Okay. Ending of what's on. So basically they have given, in this case, they have given us what? They've given us the noun, all right? And then what they want us to do in terms of the ending of the noun, put the correct ending, okay? Or put the correct vowel sign, all right? Which could be what? Dhamma, fatha or kasra, all right? At the moment we only know dhamma and kasra. We don't know about fatha yet because we haven't learnt it. Okay, so what does it say? Read and write each of the following words vocalizing its last letter. Okay, اقرأ واكتب مع تبطيل أواخر الكلمات. Okay, the Arabic bit at the top, right? Don't at this stage your teacher, or in this case me, I will explain it to you. Okay, but still make an effort to read the Arabic bit. Okay, you're like, oh, what is that? اقرأ واكتب. Don't worry, go for it. Read. Okay, read, inshallah. That will make you strong. Okay. And of course there is translation. Read and write each of the following words vocalizing its last letter. So what we need to do is we're going to put a sign, vowel sign at the end of the word. Okay, so what's the first word, brother? Go for it.
Al-madrasatu.
Al-madrasatu. Good. Al-madrasatu, you done it right. Is it correct? Al-madrasatu, yeah? What does everyone think? Is it correct?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, so if it's correct, then what's the evidence behind it? How can I justify that it's correct? Al, good, mashallah, brother said alif and lam. Yeah? If something's got alif and lam, it has to end with dhamma. If I take the alif and lam, what's going to be? Madrasatun, good, mashallah. Mashallah, it's getting to everyone now. Alhamdulillah. But what's happened in the second case? Brother, fil
madrasati.
Fil madrasati. Good. Harfu jar. Isim majroor. A bit louder, please, brothers. Harfu jar. Isim majroor. Good. So, what has happened? Because harfu jar has come, which is fi. Fi and ala are the two ones that we know. Fi and ala have come, that's why it made al-madrasatu, he made it into fil madrasati. Don't read it as fi al-madrasati, fil madrasati. We know why it is fi al-madrasati. We done huruf al-shamsiyya, huruf al-qamariyya, okay? So, fil madrasati. Okay? Next one, brother.
Fil bayti.
Fil bayti. MashaAllah. Ahsanta. I was about to say ahsanta ya walad. Ahsanta ya akhi. Okay. Fil bayti. We done with fil bayti. The next one, we done fil bayti. We are in this one now. Al bay. And yeah, say it again. Al bay. No, we want to hear al bay what? 230. No, T is going to be al-bayti? No, it's not al-bayti because there's nothing in front here. Okay? We need something to make it bayti. Okay? But there's nothing in front. That's why it's al-bay. Two. It's going to be marfu. Okay, brothers? Simple way to remember. Okay? Somebody al-baytu cannot be al-bayti. Somebody has to come to do it. Okay? And in this case, Harfu jar has come here. Harfu jar is the one, who's done it. So it's al fil bayti, but al by two. Okay? Inshallah. Alright, brother, next one. Al ghurfatu. Good, mashallah. Anything unique about al ghurfatu? What about this noun al ghurfatu? It is what? Masculine or feminine? Feminine. How do we know it's feminine? Tamarbuta, good, mashallah. I'm very pleased to hear the answers coming now, alhamdulillah. Good. Brother, next one. Al-Hammamu, good, mashallah. Barakallah feek. Next one, brother.
Me.
Yes, yeah, back to you again, yeah.
Fil hammami.
Fil hammami. Pronounce the ha correctly. Fil hammami. Good, mashallah. Next one. Bil matba. Matbaki. How do you at the ending? Fil matbaki. Okay. Next one. Al maktabu. Okay, we're not looking at the meanings at this stage. You should know the meaning of these words. Okay. Maktabi. Good. On the table. Good, mashallah. Next one. Kursi. Good, mashallah. Okay, brother. Good, as-sariru. No al-sariru, as-sariru. Because it is huruful. No, okay. Yeah, no, but is as-sariru, not al-sariru. Why is it so? Because huruful shamsiyah. Yeah, it's huruful shamsiyah. That's why we saying it as-sariru. But it's very easy to identify huruful shamsiyah. You will see the shadda there. Okay, the shadda. The minute you see the shadda here, this one. Can you see this one? You know it's huruful shamsiyah. Okay, that means huruful shamsiyah. As-sariru. That means you're not going to pronounce the lam. Okay. Alal kita. Whose turn is, brother? Yes, alal. Next one, alal. Your turn. Sorry.
على الكتاب.
على الكتاب. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Next one.
في المسجد.
في المسجد. Good, MashaAllah. That was really easy peasy one, man. Okay. Now, going to this one. This exercise, inshallah, we're going to try and understand one by one. Okay. So these it might look a bit difficult, but inshallah we're going to go through one by one. Inshallah, it's not too difficult. What we're going to do is we're going to try and understand the sentence, do our identify what type of sentence it is, muftada, khabar, okay, and then we're going to try and translate it, okay, inshallah. So the first sentence is iqra waktub, means read and write, okay. Wherever it says read and write, when you do this work in your notebook, do read, write and translate. Okay, brothers, and as I said, brothers, I can't emphasize how important it is to make sure you write these things down in your notebook. All right, you might think, this is really easy, but no, every time you write, it is only going to make you stronger. Yeah, and I've told you my story. My teacher told me to copy down everything, and I did. I copied down the whole chapter. You know, alhamdulillah. You know, it's. I'm not saying I'm the best, but it gave me so much confidence. Inshallah. In terms of writing, and the more you write, the stronger you get. Okay, so the first sentence, الطالب في الجامعة. Okay, so now these some of these words we've taken in chapter 1, chapter 2, okay, and chapter 3. Now they are coming one by one. Okay, الطالب في الجامعة. First of all, what type of sentence is this one, brothers? جملة Ismiya. Brothers, we only know Jumla Ismiya. We haven't done Jumla Fi'liya. So is by default is going to be Jumla Ismiya. Okay. Okay. So At-Talibu fil Jami'ati. Okay. Now, does it fulfill the condition? Is it a sentence? Let's ask ourselves. Is it a complete sentence? Yeah. Okay. So what's our evidence behind it? So we got. Okay. Let's now move on to step 2. So al-mubtada. We got the mubtada. Which is the mubtada? At-talibu. Good. At-talibu is the mubtada. Okay. Which bit is the khabar then? Jamiati. Fil jamiati. Fil jamiati. Now, yeah, the whole thing is a khabar. Now, I can't remember, brother, if you're going the lesson. In the beginning, in the first few lessons, what did we say? Mubtada has to be marfu, right? And we said khabar has to be marfu. Mubtada has to be definite. Khabar has to be indefinite. Okay? Remember that one? Okay? What was the other condition that we said? 3 things. Yeah. So both of them has to be marfu, right? Both of them has to be marfu. One has to be definite, and the other one is going to be indefinite. Okay. All right. So, so in this case, now our khabar, we know the khabar should be marfu, right? So, but in this case, our khabar, this is the second type of khabar. Khabar can be can be kasra, providing it has something has made it into kasra. Okay, so fil jami'ati. So we say at-talibu mubtada, yeah, wa fil jami'ati what? Shubu jumla khabar. Okay, shubu jumla khabar. Now what is shubu jumla? We talked about it, something that looks like a sentence but is not a sentence. It is a what? Phrase. Okay, at-talibatu mubtada wa fil jami'ati shubu jumla khabar. Okay, is that clear, brothers? Anyone finding it hard? So we know one type of khabar is one word, okay, but this is the second type of khabar where we are having 2 words, all right, and in this case it is kasra. Okay, at-talibatu fil jami'ati. Now everyone underline the word jami'ati. Yeah, jami'ati. Does anybody know what jami'ati? Jami'ati. I mean, we would do the same word in Jamiati. Okay, did anybody guess what the meaning of the word is? No, university, okay, jami'ati.
When we say like Jamia Masjid, is that the same thing? Masjid of
No, Jamia Masjid, I think it more refers to a masjid where they do Jama, 5-time Jama.
Oh, so they're using the Jam from the, okay.
Yeah.
Not related to university.
No, it's not related to university. No.
Gathering.
Yeah, that's another, that's one thing. But Jamia Masjid, it could also mean a masjid where they do Juma. You see, Jamia Masjid. That's what we are used to hearing. So it's a masjid where they do Juma Salah, because in this country all the masjid they do Juma, but in Arab lands there are some masjids they don't do Juma. Masjid is too small. You see, then people have to go to the bigger masjid. All right, that's what the term used, Jamia Masjid. But if anyone got any other explanation, inshallah, let me know. Okay, so let's look at this one. So al-jamia was our first word that we learned here, al-jamia too. Okay, so next one here we go is ar-rajulu fil masjidi. You need all of these three words. Okay, brothers, help me. Where's our mubtada? Ar-rajulu. Good, mashallah. Ar-rajulu mubtada. What's the khabar? Fil masjidi. Shu jumla khabar. Okay, fil masjidi. Okay, so over here we got ar-rajulu. All right, and because fi has come, it is al fil masjidi. Otherwise it would have been al masjidu. Correct? Alright, so that's a simple sentence. Okay, now we got a bit tricky sentence here, brothers. Okay, I think we are getting this word aina for the first time, so make a note of it. Yeah, aina tajiru. Where is what's tajiru, brothers? Businessman or merchant. Where is the businessman or where is the merchant? Use the word merchant because that's the word that they used it for translation. Aina tajiru huwa fi dukkani. He is in the shop, dukkan, because he's busy there making business, doing business. Okay, so okay. Now don't worry about analyzing the questions. We'll do it later when we get to that stage, inshallah. But make a note of the word aina, because aina is what, and then huwa fi dukkani. Now this is very interesting, brothers. Huwa fi dukkani. Is this a complete sentence?
Aina, that means where?
Aina means where. Where is the merchant? Okay. Now we are interested in the second bit. Huwa fi dukkani. What is huwa? He. Okay. So wait a minute. We said, so huwa fi dukkani is a complete sentence.
No.
Why not?
Because they're asking for where are they, and you're saying he, right?
No. Where is the thing? Where is the merchant? There's no plural. Nothing's plural.
Right. Sorry,
Okay. Where is the merchant? He is in the shop.
Yes, so it's complete. Who is the mubtada?
Yes, huwa is mubtada. Good. Huwa is mubtada. But then you could say, wow, wait a minute. You said in the beginning of the lesson, chapter 1, our condition is the mubtada has to be marfu. But why is mubtada not marfu? Because remember we discussed in the last lesson, pronoun in Arabic comes under the umbrella of noun. Okay, comes under the umbrella of noun. All right, and this one huwa, remember what we said, is a definite noun. Okay, we'll come to know that huwa does not change. It will always stay like this. Okay, so huwa is our mubtada. Okay, huwa is replacing what? Huwa, by the way, huwa is replacing what? Tajir. Okay, Tajir. So our isim is here. Aina Tajir. Where is the Tajir? Now you could answer this. Can I answer this? At-Tajiru fi dukkani. Is it okay? It makes complete sense. At-Tajiru fi dukkani. Where is the merchant? The merchant is in the shop. But from a language point of view or speaking point of view or a grammar point of view, it doesn't sound that good. The man is, where is Yusuf? Yusuf is in the masjid. He went to the masjid. Yusuf went to the masjid. Yusuf did his salah. It's the same word, repeating, it doesn't matter. We need to use pronoun which is replaces the noun. Okay? So أين التاجر هو في الدكان. So هو إذا مبتدا في الدكان إذا شبه جملة خبر. Got it, brothers? Alright? هو في الدكان. So make a note of that one, inshallah. By the way, هو, let's come. Is it غيب? Is it غيب?
No.
هو?
Yes.
No. No.
It is غيب. Okay, let's have a situation. I'll come and ask you. I'm looking at the brother. Okay. أين التاجر؟ هو في الدكان. Is the tajir around here? He's not here. So what state is it? غيب. Okay, it's غيب. Is that clear, brother? Is that clear? Ask yourself, is the person right in front of us? He's not.
So if there's three people here and he's the merchant,
Yeah.
and you're asking where is the
Yeah.
merchant?
If, say, for example,
there.
if the merchant was here, then it will go to the second case.
No,
مخاطب. No, it will be anta. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna. It will become anta. Okay? It will be anta. Okay? We will bring these things, inshallah, will be more clear. Okay? Okay, so we got that bit, yeah? So, al-qalamu, the next question is, al-qalamu ala al-maktabi. Okay? Al-qalamu ala al-maktabi. Nice and easy sentence. The pen is on the table. Qalam is mubtada. Ala al-maktabi is our shubu jumla khabar. Okay? By the way, I think this is the first sentence we are taking with ala. So far we've been taking fi. Okay? Fi. Now fi, ala. The way Sheikh, yeah. Fi ala min ila, in, on, from, to. Remember that song, brothers. It's very important. Very important. I've seen students, when they're in the test, writing the test, they're like, oh my God, I'm confused now. Fi ala min ila. Singing that song.
Allah, right? In the context of Quran, up. Is that
Allah is on.
no.
Fi ala min ila. In, on, from, to. Anything different?
No, he said, my daughter came back. He said, no, you got it wrong, Baba. I was like,
Is it? So what is Allah then?
Hi, teacher.
Hmm.
Arabic it means up. I don't know.
Yeah.
The content of the sentence, I miss.
Well, we could also say Allah, but it would depend on the up. It would depend on the.
How do you say?
Because I taught her the
Yeah.
and she went
Yeah.
and goes to Arabic teacher and she goes, oh, you got it wrong. I'm like,
Up can also mean fawqa.
yeah, fawqa, that's what I said.
Fawqa, yeah, fawqa. So let's keep it simple, right? Maybe you can say both of them. Okay, we can show that, but there's a specific word for up, fawqa. All right, and as far as I understand from this book, Allah means on. Yeah, the book is on the what do you call the? We had the sentence. Remember, al qalamu ala al maktabi. The pen is on the table. Table. Okay. All right. So the next sentence, Aina Zainabu. Okay. Now this is the fun. Now whenever female names comes and whenever masculine name comes, I want everyone to keep an eye. Okay. So first time we're getting this name here, Aina Zainabu. Okay. What did I say? Zainabu. All right. Look what I've done here. Aina Zainabu. Okay. Just keep that in mind, brothers, okay? But when it's Muhammadun Yasirun Khalidun. Okay? Yeah? Anyway, we'll find out in a bit. Okay? Now, Hiya fil ghurfati. Now what's happened? Here are we using the word? Here, why I'm not using huwa? Because she is feminine. Okay? And what person is it? It's ghaib or mukhatab or mutakallim? Ghaib, because she's not here. Okay? She's not here. So if I say, Aina Zainabu? No.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, fil ghurfati.
Here, fil ghurfati. Is she present here with us? No, she's not present here with us. Okay, so Aina Zainabu. Okay, got it, brothers? Again, we could go break this one. Yeah, here is Mubtada and fil ghurfati is our shubu jumla khabar. Okay, now, okay, now we got the next one, question number sentence number 6. Aina al waraqu. Where is the? Who can remind me what's al waraqu?
Watch.
No, waraqu.
Wrist.
No, sorry. Asatu. Saatu is. We haven't taken the word for. Did we take the word for watch?
Yeah, we did last week.
Okay.
That's why I thought so.
Okay. Why is Aina al waraqu? Waraqu, brothers?
Ain is eyes, right?
No,
Glasses.
waraqu.
Sunglasses.
No. We haven't taken sunglasses. Waraqu. Anyone else you can remember? We've taken. We've taken in chapter 3. Al hajaru thaqilun wal waraqu khafifun. Yes. So what was al waraqu?
Something light.
Light.
Paper.
Paper. Good, mashallah. Paper. Okay. So where is the paper? Huwa alal maktabi. Where is the paper? It is on the table. Again, huwa is mubtada, alal maktabi is our shubu jumla khabar. And remember, brothers, in this case, we are saying huwa, okay, because al waraku is masculine or feminine?
Is it paper? It's masculine.
Masculine. Sorry, brother?
Is it
Paper, yeah.
paper is masculine?
Masculine, yes.
Who was not he?
Hmm?
Who was not he? It's it.
In this case, it is it.
But in the other case,
In that case, Tajir is a human being, so we're gonna say he, and Zainab is a human as well, right? So we're gonna go say she. But in this case, we are going to write as huwa. Okay. Remember, we said there is no neutral gender business. Okay. In Arabic, everything has to have a gender. Okay. So in this case, our waraqu, yeah, is masculine. Okay. That's why we are writing as huwa. Okay. But when you translate in English, you don't say he is on the table. You say it is on the table. Okay.
So anything like a not a like a mobile, something like you can feel like a who that's right. Even.
Yes, you can write huwa.
Yeah.
So ainal hatifu. Where is the telephone, for example? Huwa alal maktabi. It is on the table. Correct? You can refer it back to as huwa. Okay. By the way, brothers. Now, say for example, I don't know. One brother had a question. Al waraku is masculine or feminine. How do you answer that? This word, by looking at this word, you should know. Is it masculine or feminine? Masculine. What's your evidence behind it, bro? What's the evidence? You're making claim. Okay, this is masculine. Okay, what's your evidence behind it?
Dhamma.
Dhamma. The Dhamma. Don't confuse, but Dhamma's okay. Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra does not tell you something is masculine or feminine. Let me just finish 2 seconds. That tells you the state of the noun. Okay, whether it's a nominative, accusative, or genitive. Yes, brother.
A feminine one would have a
Yeah, yes, that's good. Mashallah, mashallah. Look, this word here, waraku, does not have a ta marbuta. Alright? But look at this word here. Can you see? Al-ghurfatu, a big ta marbuta at the end. Okay? Whereas this word waraku does not have any ta marbuta at the end. Alright? So that's why it tells us that it is masculine. Okay? And you can blindly put huwa. Okay? But having said that, brothers, remember what I said in the last lesson, 99% of the time. Okay? That's the 1% exception there, which we will discuss when time comes, inshallah. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next sentence. Aina al-mudarrisu. Where is what's mudarrisu? Come on, brothers. Mudarrisu? Teacher. Good, mashallah. Huwa fil fasli. Mudarrisu is masculine or feminine? Masculine. What if it's feminine teacher?
yeah.
You will say here, but it's too advanced for now. You can change the word mudarrisu to feminine. mudarrisatun. Okay, mudarrisatun. You can change that one. If it was aina al mudarrisatu, then it would be here filled. Okay, but don't worry about that. When we get to the feminine chapter, inshallah we'll do it. For now, aina al mudarrisu, where is the teacher? Huwa fil fasli. We are only talking about male teachers. Okay, we don't have a female teacher here, so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah. Okay, again, huwa mubtada fil fasli shubu jumla khabar. Okay, now we got another new word coming here. Aina yasirun. Look at what happened to yasirun then. It's not aina yasir. Is it aina yasiru? No, it's yasirun. Run. Okay, and where is yasirun? Yasirun is huwa fil mirhadi. Okay, now underline the word mirhadi, brothers, because it's the first time we are getting that word. All right, yeah. Does anybody know what's mirhadi? Mirhadi, toilet. Okay, toilet. All right. I mean, we live in this country where toilet and bathroom is together. All right, but back in the days, you know, it used to be separate. All right. I don't know which is good or bad. I think back in the days was good, but well, okay. So again, now Aina Yasir. Yasir is a boy or a girl? Boy. He's a boy for sure. Yeah, boy. How do I find out? You know, is a boy or girl? You know, the name will tell you. I'm just coming to that one in a few minutes, inshallah. So we know it's a huwa. Huwa fil mirhadi. He is in the toilet. Okay, mirhadi. Mirhadi. Yasirun. What did you say, brother?
Double dhamma.
Double dhamma. Yeah, we're coming to double dhamma and single dhamma in a second. Okay. Now, brothers, we come to a very, very important sentence. All right. All right. Now, does anybody want to have a go at this sentence, brothers? Sentence number 9. Let's give others a chance to read. Anyone brave enough to read it? Anyone wants to have a go? Oh. Okay, good, mashallah. Ash-shamsu wal-qamaru fi samai. Yeah? Surah Ar-Rahman. No, this is not Surah Ar-Rahman. Surah Ar-Rahman, there is something similar. Was sama. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not coming to my head, okay? But yeah, something similar, okay? But okay, so look at this one. Ash-shamsu. Listen to this one very carefully, brothers. Okay, now there is going to be a twist. All right. All this time we're talking about mubtada, one word. All right, and we talked about khabar being one word or two words. Right? Agreed, brothers? We talked about mubtada being one word, and we talked about khabar. It can be one word or it can be two words. But we have a different scenario here now. Ash-shamsu wal-qamaru fi sama. Okay? So, ash-shamsu is what is our mubtada. Okay. So, we got the sun and what's this? Wal qamaru. Yeah? And the moon fi sama is in the sky. Okay. So now we have a problem with this sentence, brothers. Something's happened here. Okay? Two things. So can we have two mubtadas? Two mubtadas? Or is there one person going to take the lead? Sham's going to take the lead, or I'm going to take the lead?
You should do it reverse it. You can't put wal kamaru wa shamsu. I think.
Shamsu wal qamaru. Shamsu wal qamaru. No, we're not going to physically change it, right? But what our question is, who's going to be the mubtada? Is it going to be Shamsu going to be the mubtada or Qamar going to be the mubtada? Both. Okay. So now, what we need to notice is that did everyone see the wow? Yeah. Wow is what? Conjunction. Harfu in Arabic is called harfu ataf. Ataf. Okay, harfu ataf. Okay, is a particle which is joining the two. Okay, so now in this case we got ash-shamsu wal qamaru. Okay, so now notice something. If I take the shamsu out, wal qamaru fi sama, does it make sense? Nah, it's not making nice sense, does it? So now, yeah, but if you take this bit out, wal qamaru fi sama, does it make sense? It does make sense. So one person out of the two mubtadas have to take a lead. Okay, you have to. You can't have more than one leader. One person has to lead. Okay, but we have leader with an assistant, right? We have a leader, and then leader can have an advisor or have a minister, can't it? Okay, so in this case, yeah, in this case, our Ashams is independent. Even if you take out the second bit, he's okay. He's going to fully make sense. So Ashamsu is the main one. Okay, and then Wal Qamaru is dependent on Ashamsu. Does that make sense, brothers? Yeah. So you say Ashamsu Mubtada. Okay, and then Wow Harfu Ataf. And then Al-Qamaru Mawtufun ala Shams. Okay, Mawtufun ala means is linked to. Okay, so the our Qamar is still a Mubtada, but this Mubtada is Mawtufun ala Shams, is linked to the what? To the Shams. If you take the Shams out, Wal Qamaru fi sama is not going to make sense. Yeah. No, what are you going to do with the wow?
I'm saying if you want to say the moon is in the sky, you can say al-qamaru.
Al-qamaru fi sama, that's a completely different sentence. You can make it no problem. Yes, but our issue comes is when you bring in two mubtadas here. Okay, two mubtadas. So one has to be the lead, and the second one has to be dependent on the first one, on the leader. So how do we say it in Arabic? Mawtufun ala. Mawtufun ala shamsi. Mawtufun ala shamsu. Okay, so you could say al-qamaru mawtufun ala shamsu is linked to or dependent on shams. Okay, now does that make sense, brothers? So shams, mawtufun ala shams. Okay, linked to or dependent on. Okay, so this, what does this show? That our second mubtada is dependent on or is linked to the main one, which is Ashams. Is this clear, brothers? We will get long sentences, okay, and sometimes it can get confusing. Oh my God, why is this two talking? So for example, in a sentence I could be talking about Khalid, and now I could be talking about Yasir in a sentence. Yeah, so we will have different scenarios, but we should be able to identify the difference between the two. Got it, brothers? Any question on these two mubtadas? Very important, we need to understand this. Okay? The next bit of our sentence, fi sama'i, just stayed as normal. So we have the sun and the moon in the sky. Got it? Okay? Can move on, inshallah. The next question is Man fil fasli. Man fil fasli. Now we come in at something interesting, brothers. Remember what did we talk about? What's the other thing that came with man? Man and? Ma and man. Good, ma and man. Okay? Okay, what did we say we're going to use man for? For? Anything that got akal. Good, mashallah. Anything that got akal, or got intelligence, we are going to use man. And anything that does not have akal, we are going to use ma. Okay?
I think there's only two things that's akal, right?
Yeah?
No, it didn't say angels. Did the angels as well, man?
Yes. So we got humans, yeah? We got jinns and angels. Angels, they've got akal, yeah? And then other things like animals, alright, or table, chair, they don't have aqal. Okay, so we can use ma. Okay, so in this case, man fil fasli. Come on, guys, how can I answer this question? What could be a nice answer to this question? Okay, a lot of the time, okay, we understand. Okay, let's try and reply this in Arabic. Who is in the class? Let's say the student is in the class. How can I say this in Arabic? At-talibu. Try. Yeah, go ahead, Baba. Say the student is in the class.
Talibu alal fasli.
No, you're saying in. Don't change the preposition. Yeah, at-talibu fil fasli. Okay, keep it very simple, brothers. Yeah, at-talibu. We got the word talibu here. Remember? Look, at-talibu. Just instead of putting jamia, just put fil fasli. Is in the class. The students is in the class. By the way, I want to make it a bit. I want to say Muhammad is in the class. What can I do? Muhammadin fil fasli. I want to make it a bit different. I want to say she is in the class. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Yeah, fil fasli. Okay, this is very unusual, but I want to say you are in the class and you are a male, for example. How could you do? Anta fil fasli. Yeah, anta fil fasli. You are in the room. At the moment, don't worry about anta. Alright, just huwa and hiya. Focus on these two. Okay? Any questions on this one, brothers? Okay, I want everyone, brothers, to do this exercise. This is very, very important, brothers. Very, very important. I cannot emphasize enough. Okay, how important this is. The more you write, and if you do this exercise, inshallah, the muqtada, khabar, and all these things that we were talking about, marfu, and all these things, it will open up. I'm telling you, it will open up, inshallah. And please take some time to do this one, okay? So now we're going to move on from that one, brothers. Okay, inshallah, no problem. Catch up with the rest of it in the. Okay, inshallah, yeah, I'll give you a buzz, inshallah. Okay, sir. Now we come to the second part of تأمل ما يلي, which is consider the following. Okay, now on the right hand side we see the name of the boys. Okay, right hand side we got the names of what? The boys. Yeah, and on the left hand side we got the names of sisters, feminine names. Yeah, feminine names, masculine names and feminine names. And these are common names. They're going to come in the chapter again and again and again. So it's good to have an idea of these names. Alright, but something interesting, brothers. Did you notice Muhammadun? Yeah, Khalidun. Yeah, Yasirun, Ammarun, Sa'idun, Aliyun, Abbasun. Okay. By the way, brothers, when you speak, you don't say Khalidun and all that. You just say Khalid. Okay. You say Khalid, Yasir, Ammar. We are doing all this because we need to know the correct ending. Okay. We are learning at this stage. Okay. When you go into proper conversation, go to Arab land and you're having proper conversation, you're not going to say Ammarun and all that. You're going to say Ammar way, Ammar and all that.
Why do you say run when you're learning?
Okay, yeah, because at this stage, because we're learning, we need to know the state of what type of it is, what type of noun it is. Remember, we said noun can be 3 types, right? Nominative case, accusative case, or genitive case. All right. So if we know what the noun is, what form the noun is, it will help us understand first of all the purpose of that noun in the sentence. Okay, and it will also help us construct the rest of the sentence better. All right. So because at this stage we are learning, we don't know what the subject is, we don't know what the predicate is. All right, we have to do a bit of thinking before we end up constructing a sentence. So if you know the endings, it makes life easier for you. All right.
Just for understanding, but when you're actually conversing with someone,
when you converse with someone, no, you don't use all you don't, depending on which part of the sentence. If you're stopping, okay, in Arabic, all right, if you stop on All right. I don't know. Have we had this discussion of what happens if you're stopping? Okay. I think okay. Let's quickly do this one, brothers. Yeah, I know it's a bit it's a bit of going into tajweed, but not a problem. Okay. So, fatha, kasra, dhamma. Okay, brothers. Everyone know this one? Yeah. Kasratain and dhammatain. Okay. If you get a word right and you are stopping on it, yeah, all of this will get replaced by sukoon. Okay. For example, okay. So what's the word here? Muhammadun, right? Yeah, Muhammadun. You see what? Tanween, right? Is the matain. But now, because I stopped on it, I say Muhammad. So this dhammatain, because I stopped on it, taken a what? Taken a sukoon. Yeah, but this is only with pronunciation. But when you write, you still got to write Muhammadun. You can't be like, oh, let me just put a sukoon there, right? Let me just put a sukoon there. You know, now, it wouldn't work like this. That's only for pronunciation. Okay. So, for example, let's take a verse from the Quran. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ويمنعون الماعون. Yeah. But if I show you the Quran now, yeah, if I show you the Quran now, yeah, ويمنعون الماعون. What's in the end? Noon's got what? A fatha, right? But because I decided to stop, is وَيَمْنَعُونَ الْمَعُونَ. This noon will take a sukoon. Okay? So, let's read from the previous verse. الَّذِينَ هُمْ يُرَاءُونَ. Yeah? وَيَمْنَعُونَ الْمَاعُونَ. So, both these verses are stopped, right? That's why it's taken a sukoon. But say, for example, I decided I'm not going to stop, right? I'm going to continue both the verses. الَّذِينَ هُمْ يُرَاءُونَ وَيَمْنَعُونَ الْمَاعُونَ. What did I do in the second? I pronounced the noon, okay? I pronounced the noon. I pronounced this fatha. I pronounced the fatha, alright? This rule applies where one of the vowel signs become sukoon is only when you are stopping. Remember this one, brothers. Okay. In English, for example, when you stop, you don't stop. Doesn't make a difference. I go to masjid, you know, or I went to the town. I went to meet my friend. It's all the same. You know, it doesn't change. But in Arabic, it changes. The minute you stop on a word, lots of things happen. You know, and I can only tell you here because this is a discussion of tajweed lesson, more or less. And we did a detailed study of that one. Inshallah, I'll give everyone access to my videos and you can watch a detailed study of what are the different stop signs in the Quran and what we need to do. But in simple snapshot, all right, is whenever you get fatha kasra dhamma, when you're stopping on a word, fatha kasra dhamma, fathatain, dhammatain and kasratain, all of them will end on sukoon. And if you have fathatain, it will end up in fatha. Okay? It will end up in single fatha. Got it, brothers? And the other thing we also need to know as a part of the sign, if you end up in ta marbuta, okay? If you decide to stop, it will take the sound of ha, ka, okay? It will take the sound of ha. So it's very important that we understand this one, all right, in terms of knowing what needs to be applied, okay? Because I just want to finish this bit and inshallah we're going to finish the lesson. Okay, so if you notice the name of male, Muhammadun, Khalidun, yeah, Hamidun. Alright, these are all ending with tanween. Okay, whereas the names of what you call for male names, it is ending in dammatain, and when it comes to feminine names, it ends in single dhamma. Okay, Aminatu, Zainabu, Fatimatu, Maryamu, Aishatu, Khadijatu, yeah, Safiyatu, Ruqayyatu. So feminine names will not take dammatain. Okay, all right. Apparently that's a specialty. You see, they don't take tanween.
So you see, even that.
Mm.
So when you stop,
Mm.
ta becomes a ha, isn't it? So
That's right, yeah.
Ruqayyah.
Ruqayyah. We don't say Ruqayyah too. We don't say Ruqayyah now. So we say Ruqayyah. Where is Ruqayyah?
When you're writing.
Only when you're writing. But when you're writing, you should be you should know that it's got a dhamma. So masculine names, all right, will all end up in, yeah, like this. Okay, with dhammatain, two dhammas. Whereas feminine names will end with single dhammas. Okay, but having said this, brothers, these are some of the common names. When we go further into the lesson, there will be some masculine names that do not take a tanween. Yeah, all right. You want me to give an example now? Yeah, if you read the Quran, Ibrahimu, okay, we don't say Daudun, do we? You don't say Daudun. Okay, that is something we're going to learn inshallah in the lessons to come, but just keep it in your mind. There's something called diptote and triptote. All right, we're coming to that one. For now, remember, feminine names will always have a single dhamma, whereas masculine name will have fatatain, double dhammas. Okay, so now let's quickly do this one, brothers. Okay, we got Hamidun, good. Hamidun. Brother, next one. Zainabu. Next one, brother. Amina. Aminatun, is that right? Amina. Two. Good, mashallah. Next one. Amma. Run. Good. Next one. So the board's gone. Ammarun, good, mashallah. Next one, Sai. Dun, good, mashallah. Fatima. Tu. Maryamu. By the way, brothers, very interesting. I found out this ra of Maryam, yeah, is a heavy ra. Maryamu. Not Maryamu. Maryamu. That's a ha. Okay. To work on that. Aliyun, good. Khalidun, Abba, Aisha, Muhammad, Safiya, good. Khadija, two. MashaAllah, everyone's got that lesson. Okay, brothers, I've got some fun. We had this discussion, but I just have to show it to you. Okay, Arabic nouns have gender. In every noun is either masculine or feminine. So any noun that we got has to either fall in one of these categories of masculine or feminine. It just can't be on its own. And masculine nouns, most don't have a specific ending to indicate. So you know for how in the feminine nouns the ta marbuta tells us that it is feminine, but there is no such word to say that, oh, this word is masculine. Okay, so how can we study for our study purpose? If I don't see ta marbuta, that word becomes masculine. Okay, examples we have said Muhammad, Muhammadun, Aliyun, Hasanun. And then feminine nouns often but not always end with ta marbuta. Remember this one, brothers, yeah? Alright, my sheikh from where he's got the statistics, I don't know, he said 99%. 99% of the time, if you see a word ending with ta marbuta, it is feminine, except that 1% of the time. Alright, Fatima too, Aisha too, we have looked at that one. Alright, other name that might end in ta marbuta. Oh, but this is something very important, brothers, very important. We almost missed it. Okay, so there are some names, feminine names, that don't end in ta marbuta, but they're still feminine. Okay, this is the exception to what we learned. For example, Zainabu. But wait a minute, how would I know Zainabu is feminine? There is no ta marbuta. Say for example, I didn't know. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go by the rule of ta marbuta. Wait a minute, Zainabu doesn't have ta marbuta. So how do I know it's feminine? Something else is there. Dhamma, good, mashallah, barakallah fiqh. The Dhamma Zainabu. Now I know. Yeah, okay, that's a single Dhamma. It's a feminine name. Maria Mu. Good, mashallah. Remember that one. Okay. So what's basically they're trying to say, summarize to say ta marbuta is something you need to be very, very watchful about. Very, very watchful about, brothers. Okay. Some names do not display and their gender needs to be memorized. Okay. Some words that was as a part of this thingy. Some words might be okay, masculine, feminine. You know, in the case we said diptode, triptode. Some word you just have to remember, and this will come through practice, brothers. You know, it's not necessarily. Inshallah, we pray to Allah to make it easy for us. Okay, brothers, I've got some interesting quiz for everyone now. Okay, we're gonna do this quiz, inshallah, and then we're gonna finish off. Get back home, inshallah. Get ready for tomorrow. Okay, there's nothing too complicated. It's just meant to make everyone a bit of fun. Okay, I would say, can everyone score yourself? Okay, score yourself. Okay, and be honest with yourself. All right, to get an understanding of how good you are doing. Okay, but getting all serious it's just to lighten the mood. Okay, and if you get it wrong, brothers, if you get it wrong, don't worry about it. All right. yeah. All right. Just to give you an idea that what you need to work hard upon. Okay, inshallah, and it's going to be fun. Okay, so in Arabic, nouns are classified as, everyone score yourself. Yeah, in your notebook, score yourself. You see, and if you get it right, give yourself 1 mark. If you get it wrong, give yourself nothing. Okay. Okay, in Arabic nouns are classified as mudhakkar and or muannath, or mufradun, or jam'un, or nakirun, or ma'rifatun. So in this question, brothers, all three might write correct, but what it means is, how would you identify a noun? So if you see kitabun, for example, how would you know? You know, how do you classify that noun? What's the first thing you're going to look at? All right. Okay. What's the first thing you're going to look at? I know noun can be, all of the three cases apply, but how would you identify the noun? Okay. So we're going to discuss this in a bit. I'm not going to giving you the answer. All right. Do you everybody mark yourself? Give yourself, yeah. Okay. Number 2, which of the following is masculine name? Fatimatu, Zainabu, or Muhammadun? This is easy. This is easy. But no, don't just go by because you know the name, but look at the ending and guess it. Okay, that's the whole purpose of it. Okay, everyone done number 2? All right, let's. Okay, the question number 3: feminine nouns in Arabic often end with which letter? Noon, ta marbuta, or mim? Okay, Maryam. Maybe ends it with a meme. Maryam? No. Okay, I'm trying to confuse you, brothers. Okay. Question number 4. Identify the feminine name among the following. Okay. Hasanun, Aishatu, or Aliyun. Which one is the feminine name? Very easy. If anybody gets this wrong, okay. Okay. Question number 5. Which of the following does not end with ta marbuta but is still feminine? Is it Zainabu, Fatimatu, Aishatu? Okay? Everyone's finding this easy, brothers? She has to always say halwa puri. Okay. Okay. What does the presence of ta marbuta at the end of a noun usually indicate? The noun is masculine, the noun is feminine, the noun is singular. Easy peasy. Okay? Alright. So we're gonna go to some of the hard stuff now, yeah? Alright. Okay. Okay, which preposition would you use to mean in? For example, in the house. Is it fil, ala, or min? Yeah, we got that one, everyone? Okay, choose the correct translation from the school. Okay, is it fil madrasati, min al madrasati, ala al madrasati? We haven't taken that one, but try and see. Try and give it. Challenge yourself. See if you can get that right. Got it? Just I know it's a bit of somehow we haven't done the word from, but give it a chance. Okay, fil madrasati. You know, the way it's written fil, the English transliteration. I'm against all this transliteration. Okay, but you just come up, because. But don't ever use transliteration. Okay, go even if it is difficult for you, even if you're reading the Quran, if you're struggling, read the Arabic words. Okay. Okay, the next one. What does the preposition ala mean? In, from, or on? Yeah, very easy. Okay, and question number 10, which is our last question for the day. Complete the phrase with the correct preposition. This book dash in the table. Al maktabu something tawilati. But the tawilati is a table as well. Okay, long table. Maktabatun means desk, and tawilatun means table. You know, the dinner table that we have. So what can we choose from here? Can we put al kitabu fit tawilati, or kitabu ala tawilati, or kitabu min at tawilati? Okay, everyone got it? Okay, so that's the end of the chapter. All right. So how did you all brothers do? Everyone got all 10 right?
Not right. Maybe most of
Most of them right?
If you declare the answers, I think I've got all.
All right. Well, you want to declare the answers? Okay, good. All right, no problem. But you don't have to say your scores are right. Okay. So in Arabic now, nouns are classified as either what? In this case, what they're trying to say, when you first look at a noun, how do you know it? Okay. So the absence of ta marbuta or presence of ta marbuta. So the answer is number 1, mudhakkar or muannas. Okay. Which of the following is a masculine noun? The masculine name, for example, is Muhammadun, because Muhammadun is ending with what you call tanween. That's why Muhammadun. Okay. Feminine nouns in Arabic often end with, we know this word ta marbuta. I was trying to confuse you with saying Maryam. No, Maryam is not the case. Is ta marbuta is an indicator. Identify the feminine noun around here. Hassan, Aisha, Ali is Aisha too, because Aisha too ending with ta marbuta. Okay, good. So that's an indication you get. So now, brothers, see, if we didn't have all these endings, would you think life is going to be easy or difficult for us? Difficult for us. Okay. But if we learn these endings now, and when you go to the higher stage, after, say, for example, you go into book 3, and then if I just write Aisha 2 without any fatakasa dhamma, you would automatically know. Why? Because you have spent so much time. Aisha 2 ta marbuta. Okay? So, when you go further on to the lesson, there will be no fatakasa dhamma. All you're going to get is the letters. Okay? So this is our building stage. That's why we are spending time. Which of the following name does not end with ta marbuta but is still feminine? Zainabu, because Zainab has got a tamma. Good. What does the presence of ta marbuta at the end of the noun usually indicate? That the noun is feminine. Good, mashallah. All right. And then we had number 7. Which preposition would you use to mean in? All right. Fi. Yeah. Fi, ala, min, ila. Okay. So we got that one. Choose the correct translation from the school. We're going to learn this in the next lesson, inshallah. Min al madrasati. Min aina anta? Ana min al yabani. This is coming in the next lesson. So min al madrasati. What does the preposition ala mean? On. Okay. And the last question was, complete the phrase with the correct preposition. This book is on the table. The book is on the table. So al-kitabu ala tawilati. By the way, did anyone notice something? Tawilati is what? Feminine. feminine. Did anybody notice that one? I know it's a word that we haven't taken, but it's ending in ta marbuta, so it is saying that it's a feminine word. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, we had a good explanation this today on.
Number one is, which one is the answer right? Number one? C. A. Number one.
For this one,
No, number one. Question number one.
number one, A is the correct answer. Mudhakkar or muannas. What it means is that the first thing you do, see, when you first look at a noun, you don't look at if it is singular or plural. You don't look at all that. You look at what's the first thing you look at, is masculine or feminine. That's what they meant in the first first question. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, we had a good thorough discussion on this lesson. Alhamdulillah, thanks to Allah for making it possible for us. One thing, brothers, as I said, continue to go through the vocabulary of this lesson, structure of the sentence, dhammatain, fathatain, ta marbuta, get it all, go through all of them as many times as possible, inshallah. And then what we're going to do in the next lesson is going to be the part 2 of this lesson, whereby inshallah we're going to have a bit more discussion on on from 2, yeah, fi ala min ila, okay, min ila, and inshallah we're going to move on from there. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.